internet. The music probably already gave you kind of an idea how my mood is today. Something pretty stupid happened to me when I got home. I went grocery shopping, which wasn't a crazy thing, but when I got home, I decided to carry my groceries in my hands, and not in a bag, even though I had a bag with me. But no, why should I put them in a bag? And what happened? As usual, something fell down. The yogurt I bought fell on the ground and basically exploded. So, yes, that's why I'm so angry right now. At myself, of course, but yeah, is it always like that? Or mostly? Anyway, does something like that happen to you as often as it happens to me? I'm just a really clumsy person. Well, I am a clumsy person, but maybe you can share your experiences with me in the comments below. That would be cool. About the topic today, something crossed my mind lately, a couple of times actually. It's all over the news, I think, worldwide, and it's discussed in many forums already. And since I'm studying Russian, and since I'm a LGBT member myself, I almost have the urge to share my opinion about it. You probably already guessed it. I'm talking about the homosexual propaganda law in Russia. If you can't tell by the name what it means, let me explain it to you a little bit, as far as I know, or as far as I can explain it, because it's not really clear what it means actually. It's a pretty wide expression, so basically it can mean almost everything from kissing in public to writing something pro-LGBT on the internet. So basically even the thing that I'm doing right now, or about to do, could fall under this law, and I could be sued in Russia for it, which is bad. And I'm a little bit concerned about it because, I mean, I study Russian, and of course I want to go there for some amount of time. It could become a problem for me, so yeah. But I don't want to just make this about me, because it's definitely not. I can be super lucky to live in Germany, where there's not such a law. And yes, and I feel sorry for the people who really have to suffer from this. Yes, now about the things that were discussed on a couple of forums. For example, it came up that some people want to boycott the Olympics, the upcoming Olympics in Russia, because of that. And well, before they started, they even talked about the athletics world championship that is happening right now in Moscow, and they wanted to boycott them as well, but well, it didn't happen. And I'm not sure how far they got with the Olympics, but as far as I know, they didn't really get that far by now, so maybe that can change. Despite the fact that it's really bad for the people in Russia, and maybe even for me later, I don't know, but there's another thing that also upsets me, and it's the way that Russia is portrayed in the Western media now, especially after this. Because it seems like we've thrown back into the Cold War again, and everybody's against Russia, and it's, yeah, I think it's a little bit over the top. I mean, of course, it's bad, and it's not right. It's against human rights and freedom of the freedom to express yourself and your opinion. But I mean, it's not the only thing about Russia, and basically it's also not all Russians. It's just the government, which is pretty stupid. And I mean, let's face it, that's not really the latest news, right? So Russia is still a beautiful country, and for a fact, I know many Russians who still live in Russia and who don't agree with this new law. And yeah, so I'm really upset how the view of Russia changed because of this, and I hope that this law won't last for too long and they change it again. And I also hope that maybe not only people talk about it, but actually some countries act and do something. And I don't know, cut some connections that are going on economically or political, I don't know, but act somehow. Show that it's not okay what they are doing. And maybe I'm not well informed about this, but I don't know about any country who did this so far. And well, I would say that's the way to go, because I really can't think of any other way. Anyway, I'm really curious about your opinion about this whole topic, and maybe you can give me some information that I didn't have so far. That would be awesome, because I really want to get to know more things about this. Yes, so far about Russia, and that's not the only thing that's upsetting me. Well, yeah, it is upsetting me. But since I study Russian, I have a little bit a stronger opinion about the stuff that's going on in Russia than the stuff that's going on in the USA. Well, not actually the USA, but in Europe, it's the USA or the CIA who's doing it. So yeah, that's also another thing why the title of this video is called The Second Cold War ? Because on the one hand you have Russia, who is acting totally against human rights, and everything is against Russia. Everything not, but almost everybody. It seems like everybody is against Russia. And on the other hand, you have the USA, who is spying on Europe in general. Maybe that's a little bit free expression. Yes, the whole spying scandal. What do you think about this? Or what do you think in general about privacy on the internet? Is it important to you, or is it not important to you? And do you think that it's even possible to use the internet as we do right now without letting something of your personal things getting out in public. I mean, is it even possible? Yeah. Also, you can share your opinion in the comments below, as usual. I would like if you subscribe, but no pressure. And if you liked it, please press the like button. And I see you tomorrow. Bye!